Deputy Foreign Minister Andrei Rudenko, Ambassador Vinay Kumar, representatives from the Governor's Office in Kazan and Ekaterinburg, officials of the Russian government, distinguished members of the Indian community, colleagues from the embassy. Good morning, namaste, dobre utra. I'm glad to be amongst you today and very much appreciate all of you attending this event. This is an important day for us when we are adding 2 more consulates, consulate generals in this country. And I want to say that over the last few months, consistent work has been underway to establish these consulates, as you heard from the ambassador, at the earliest possible time. So let me begin by recognizing the support that we received from the Russian government. So, Mr. Rudenko, really a very special thank you. And also from the regional governments of the republics of Tatarstan and the Sverdlovsk region in this regard. Ekaterinburg is often called the 3rd capital of Russia due to its industrial importance and is the gateway to Siberia. Known for its heavy engineering, gem cutting, defense manufacturing, metallurgy, nuclear fuel, chemicals, and medical equipment. The region hosts one of the most prominent international economic forums in Russia, the INNOPROM. The opening of the consulate will give impetus to enable and to strengthen the technological, scientific, economic, and trade collaboration between Indian and Russian industries. Kazan is one of the most visited cities in Russia. I've had the pleasure of going there myself, after Moscow and St. Petersburg, and with good reason. The region is a multicultural and multi-ethnic hub and acts as a bridge between Russia and the rest of Asia. The consulate will help strengthen people-to-people ties by encouraging cross-cultural exchanges and high-tech participation. Kazan is well known for its oil production and refining, for fertilizers, automobiles, defense manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, and electrical equipment. I'm confident that with the opening of the 2 new consulates, there will be a further strengthening of India-Russia ties, and this will surely mark a new phase in our relationship. Friends, there is a sizable and diverse Indian diaspora in Russia, which includes more than 30,000 Indian students today. Out of these, approximately 7,000 reside in the jurisdiction of the Consulate General of Kazan and 3,000 in the jurisdiction of Ekaterinburg. And I'm confident that the Indian diaspora, the business community, but most of all our young students, they will benefit from the consular services and the diplomatic presence of India in these 2 regions. So let me say this, I'm very sure that the opening of these consulates will not only enhance our diplomatic presence in Russia, but will act as a catalyst to further boost trade, to increase tourism, economic, scientific, technology, even academic and cultural ties between our 2 countries. The consulates will contribute to our joint efforts in increasing our bilateral trade to $100 billion by 2030, as envisaged by the leaders. So allow me to conclude by thanking you all for joining us today. This is a very important day in the diplomatic history of India in the Russian Federation. And I'm really very pleased as someone who started here in this embassy to be associated with the expansion of our diplomatic footprint.